I'm meteorologist Cindy O'Quinn with your Citizen Florida Tropical Update as we are watching the Atlantic. A couple of different things going on. Now, the first one that has the impact for the state of Florida first is really looking at this little area of disturbed weather here. It has a very low chance of development, but what it has been doing has been bringing heavy rain from the South Florida, now pulling up to Central Florida and into the northeastern and eastern sections of the state. So development unlikely, but we are expecting some heavy rains to continue into your Friday and even the first part of Saturday before it finally does continue to pull on up north out of the way. Our second thing that we're watching is Invest 99 for possible development this weekend, and they're actually talking that it could become a organized system by Saturday night. So we're going to keep a very close eye on Invest 99 as we go on through the weekend, so things to watch out there. But with this little disturbance of area weather, we're already seeing some waves out to 5 feet offshore there and around 3 feet a little bit closer to shore around the Space Coast. So again, we are seeing some waves been impacted from this storm system already, but as you can see, it's still off the coastline there and has been producing rainfall, heavy at times for parts of the eastern coast of Florida down from the southern part of the state and now moving into the northeastern part. But this is Invest 99 as we're going to be keeping a close eye over that over this weekend. In fact, here's some of the potential tracks for that. A lot of them are curving the storm away, but notice that we have this one track right here that's trying to pull it towards the U.S. That is a poor potential track, but again, just something that we're going to keep an eye on as we get into Saturday and Sunday, since the system hasn't really developed. Models not always reliable on forecasting its track, at least until it's an organized system. As we go in through the next 2 or 3 days, you can see that moisture sort of pulling on off into the eastern seaboard, and then it gets less favorable for systems to really develop if anything is happening out there next week. But right now, we're also taking a look at the shear, and that really impacts if it's going to be tearing a storm apart. And as you see, we don't really have a lot of shear that would be affecting the storm, so conditions are favorable for development of this Invest 99 as we go on through the weekend. So what would it be named if it did become a named storm? Our next name on the list is Gert, because Franklin is still spinning around as it went through the coastline of Mexico and expected to go out the remnants into the Pacific Ocean.